Hey guys, it's Miss Alexander. Today we're working on Module 5, Lesson 24 from Engage New York. Our objective today is to subtract mixed numbers. Something you can do if you need to is to go ahead and pause the video and let's study our vocabulary words. Make sure we understand our academic vocabulary so when I'm using it, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of you I already know understand it because I keep reviewing the same words. But for me, it's really important we understand these vocabulary words. So I'm going to quick jump down to the steps. Right here, convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. And this is our formula that we do that with. So we can get our new numerator. And with that new numerator, we put it over our denominator. We subtract the numerators. Remember, we don't subtract the denominators because that would change our whole. Simplify. If you see, you can simplify in this step. If you don't see the simplification, it's okay. Jump down to step 4 and turn the improper fraction back into a mixed number. So we're converting again. And if you see right here, our fraction is not in its simplest form, then you can simplify then too. There's two places you can simplify. You either do it first or you do it last. Either way works. So let me keep moving to an example. Right here is our first example. We have 4 and 3, 6 minus 2 and 5, 6. So the first thing I need to do is convert the first mixed number. So I have 6 times 4 plus 3, which equals 6 times 4, you guys, is 24. And I get to add 3, which equals 27. And remember, I put this new numerator over my denominator, which is 6. And remember that this 27/6 is equivalent to 4 and 3, 6. And remember, equivalence just means the exact same. So I'm going to go to my next mixed number and convert it to our improper fraction. So I'm going to take 6 times 2. I'm going to add 5. Which equals, so I have 6 times 2 is 12. I get to add 5, which equals 17. Oh, yep, 17. And I put that over my denominator also, which is 6. So these are our two new numbers that I'm looking at. I'm going to go ahead and highlight them. So it reminds me, here's my equivalent fractions to my mixed numbers. And it's easier to work with these than the mixed numbers. So here we go, you guys. We're going to do 27 minus 17, which equals 10. And that 10 gets put over our denominator because our denominator didn't change, which is 6. Now, this is where you get to make a decision. If you notice that this is an even number, both of them are even, you know you need to divide by 2. So I'm going to do it this way first, and I'll do the next way next. So right now I'm going to insert and hit divi, and it's going to bring me the division sign because I see that 10, 6, they're both even numbers. And even numbers, I can divide by 2. So 2 times what is 10? I'll count by 2s until I get to 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I used it where when I said it, I put up a finger for each number. And I have 5 fingers up. So 2 times 5 is 10. And then I'll do the same thing to 6. 2 goes in 6 how many times? If you're not too sure, count by 2s. 2, 4, 6. And I have 3 fingers. So that brings me to 5/3. So ladies and gentlemen, I'll take that 5/3 down. And now we're going to convert the improper fraction into a mixed number. So 5/3, that just is saying how many 3s go into 5. I know I can pull out 1 3 out of 5. So if I put up 5 fingers, I can pull 3 out, and then I still have 2. So I'll put the 2 over 3. I keep forgetting. If I don't want that little one, I have to hit backspace. Okay, so my answer is 1 2/3. Now, say you didn't notice that 10/6 was even. So you could have brought it down like this, you guys, and figured out how many times 6 goes into 10. So put 10 fingers, take 6 away. How many's left? Yes, 4, which equals 1 and 4, 6. Now you'll see that 4, 6 are both even numbers and they're not prime. So we can reduce or simplify 4, 6. So here, I'll go back into the insert, hit special characters, in the search box, write DIVI, click the division sign, and divide 2 over 2, which equals my whole number gets pulled along, and then 2 goes into 4 how many times? Good job. It is 2, and 2 into 6 goes 3 times. So either way, we're still getting 1 and 2/3. It's just where you see on having to reduce and simplify, you guys. So I'm going to quick right up here, put in 1 and 2/3. And now we'll go down to one more example. We have 9 and 3/5 minus 2 and 4/5. Oh, let's fix it. There we go. So I'm going to quick do my converting. So I have 5 times 9 plus 3, which equals, so 9 times 5 is 45. And we're going to add 3, which equals 48. And I put that over my denominator, which is 5. And now I'll do the next mixed number. So this one is 5 times 2 plus 4 equals. So 5 times 2 is 10, and I add 14, which equals 4. Sorry, I add 4. I don't add 14. My answer is 14. And I put the 14 over my denominator. Sorry, guys, I had to scroll up because all of a sudden as I was doing this, I thought I added up here. I was going to say, oh, I messed up, but I didn't. So let's keep moving on. My bad. So I'm going to quick highlight the 2 fractions that are equivalent to our mixed numbers so that I remember that these are the ones I'm using to do the subtracting. So now I'm going to take the 48. I'm going to subtract the 14, which equals 8 minus 4 is 4, and then 4 minus 1 is 3. So 34 is my new numerator, and I put it over my denominator. So I'm going to write 34 fifths. And I'm looking at 34. It's even, but it's not a 5. And I know that 5 doesn't go in 34 because it doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. So right here, I'm at its simplest form. The only thing I'm not too happy about is it's in its improper fraction. So we're going to take that 34 over 5 and turn it into a mixed number. And we do that by skip counting and making our whole numbers. So I'm going to skip count up to 34, or as close as I can get to 34 by 5s. So here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I just went over. So I need to take this 1 off and recount 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But we need to get to 34. So I'm going to capture that 30 and count up to 34. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 fingers up, so it's 4 fifths. So now I'm going to hit the equal sign. And now, yep, I did it again, you guys. 4 fifths. Backspace. equals. Now let's count our whole numbers. And remember, our whole number is just 5/5. This makes a whole number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to write 6 and 4/5. So I'm going to quick jump up here and I'm going to write it in. 6 and 4/5. So that is the answer to this problem. As you're working on your problems, take your time. Have fun with it. It's math and it's fractions. It's a lot of fun. And as you're doing it, remember to always smile, giggle, and wiggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye.